Well, good morning. I hope you had a wonderful night. Good Saturday morning. Good Sunday morning. I think it's the 23rd. I hope it is the 24th. Oh my God, I'm so confused. Yes, sorry, with the 33rd. I hope you had a wonderful Saturday night. I, remember, had a date, and that went sublimely well. And what? And you won't guess what's going on. So we met last night. We had dinner. We just, drinks. It was actually a birthday party of the boyfriend, as I mentioned. So when I got there, we just spent lots of time, and it was like a date. I wasn't having dinner at home only with him. So he came and got me at home, and we together went out for the birthday. Not as a couple. No, he just came and picked me up. But I can say we like each other. I would say we do like each other because we like spending time with each other. We like being with each other. Is that the same thing as spending time with each other? I don't know. Spending time with each other doesn't mean, when you are more than 5 minutes or 1 hour together, you don't start kill yourself. So at the birthday party, we had drinks, we had lots of dancing. Not dancing like clubbing dancing, but it was fun. New faces. But unfortunately, there was a guy there. He was, how can I say, fixated on me. You see, for example, when you're at the party or you are anywhere and you see, I'm always friendly and I'm always behave myself the most polite way, or I would never try to hurt anyone intentionally or never. That's not who I am. So if I happen to offend someone, of course I will wholeheartedly apologize. But so imagine you are there and there's this guy. He's a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing sexually attractive on him for me, and I wasn't even there to have anything. I was there with someone and I was not planning to even wink at anyone because that fellow gentleman in that room, I'm not trying to be cocky here, but in that room, after me, it was him. All the way around. Depends how you see it. Depends who for you is the most attractive. But it was just two of us. And everyone else was just, I don't even know. I don't want to be offensive or any sort of thing. But for me, personally, as I say, personally, they are not the people I will have sex with. No, none, zero of them. However, my Spanish Muslim man, well, he was the standout, and then he was the most attractive. But anyway, back to the story. This guy, I always, as I say, try to be polite and then try to not offend anyone. So I can see that he likes me, and I can see that he comes to me. He wants he wants to touch me. He wants to do things, but in a polite way. In a polite way, I looked at him, and then kind of gave him a smile, but a smile that will say, "I'm sorry, but don't push it." In a polite way. He doesn't get it. But then, when it comes to you, you kind of move away. You see, I'm at the party, and I don't want to be offensive to anyone. And I don't want someone leaving and then say, "Oh, that guy is a dick." And so, oh well, I'm sure lots of people say that about me, but that's their problem, not mine. So, by the end of the evening, so when I was dancing, I was feeling the music was so good. But then when he comes to dance with me, and he even said, "So that's a no." I looked at him and I smiled, politely say, "Well, I don't know, yes or no? Yes." I don't know if I have to answer that question with a yes or with a no. That's what I asked him. But for now, I don't want to do anything here. I just want to have a good time on my own. He said, "Even dancing?" I said, "Yeah, I prefer dancing all by myself. I don't want to be touchy-feely with anyone here. Even with that hunk of mine, we weren't even touching. We weren't even dancing. Anyway, after I told him that, the normal human being, the normal, person that is compos mentis will understand that, let me not push it. He say already no. So, okay, I got the message. Let's be friends or move on. Honey, no. So I'm here. I'm looking like what the fuck do I do now? And I told him again. When I was dancing again, and then that time I was shirtless. As it happens. So I was shirtless. I had my jeans on, and sometimes when you have things in your pants, or you call it a third leg, or some people call it, I don't know, a penis, a dick, a cock. Well, I call it a weapon of mass destruction. This is a joke. I don't call it. Anyway, in my joke, now you know, for fuck's sake. So in my jeans, dancing, and my bulge and everything is popping around, but I think something flipped in his head at that point, and he just jumped and then come and trying to grab me. Well, that's when I said to him, "Dude, you don't do that, regardless who you are." And you know what? He speaks French. He spoke French, and very clear French. So that's how that's when, in the beginning, I was trying to be, friendly, communicative, engaging. We're at the fucking party, for fuck's sake. So, well, when I pushed him away, when he tried to grab me, you see, at that point, I don't even know. Even someone that is deranged, even if someone that is, how can I say this? Even if it's someone that is not himself, or I don't even know. Did you think he got the message? No, he was still on me. I stopped dancing. I say, I just don't know how to deal with this one. I stopped dancing. I take my phone. I go on. Online, social media, and while on there, when I'm on the sofa, you know what he did? He came and sat right next to me. When I say he sat right next to me, it's like an L-shaped couch. And I promise you, there was enough space for 4 other people to sit next to me. So there was ample space, and there was poofs and things on those seats. But the only seat you could see, or he could feel like sitting, it's not that he sat next to me. He sat on my hip. When I say he sat on my hip, his ass kind of sat on my, how to say this, on my, went down from my hip, from my ass to the side of my ass. Anyway, I'll get back to you with this. Sorry, I received a phone call from our hunk. He's just making his way at home. So, I was saying that guy, I would have made an exception if he actually switched off and adopted the friendship part of him. I like people. See, for example, when I look at someone, the first thing I see is not how you physically look. For me, that's just a facade, something the cocoon. What is inside is what's most important. So, if what is inside is beautiful, I can drop all the sort of, I don't like this, or I don't like that, or I prefer this person or that person. But when it's hollow inside, I'm sorry to use these words, but because how on earth there's space on the sofa, but the only place you could see is come and sit next to me. Oh my God! So I was facing the door, not the door, but I was facing the dining table. So, and I was in the corner of the L shape. So, behind him let's say I was on the start of the L shape. So I was just sitting at the top or at the bottom of the L, one of the corners. I was sitting there. And I'm sitting there. So I was not facing inward the sofa. I was facing outward. So one of the top corners. And he came, facing inwards, but one of the top corners, but inwards. So our backs was together in a kind of a L shape too. But so when our backs were like that, I think I became his pillow that he kind of leaned. I was shirtless, and he was too. So he wanted to feel his body against mine. At that point, I was like, "Please, can you just stop this?" I told him. I asked him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." But. And then I was playing with my phone. So I became kind of like a danger zone. So I became not a danger. I was not hostile. I was not mad. I was not an asshole. I was not. I was still smiling and talking very politely. And I kindly, not even whisper anything. So I kind of secluded myself over my phone, hunchback on my phone. And I don't know how long was that? Probably like 10, 15 minutes. And the guy, The guy is still on my back, by the way. He was just sitting there. And after 15 minutes, he's like, "Are you okay, Jude? Everything is okay?" I look at him. Oh my God. The look I gave him, he kind of swallowed that question and then he, but not that he stopped. I just stopped. Not that I stopped smiling at him. I was still smiling, but not the smile I was giving him before. He kind of blew it. And right there at that time, the only thing I wanted to do is to leave. So that's exactly what I said. I did. And by that time I wanted to leave, he was just still on my back. Even when I was putting my shoes on. "Oh, are you leaving? Oh, I hope we'll see each other again." I was just like, "No, I don't think it will happen." And I was unkind, but in a kind way. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But so that, yeah, I left the party and I told my hungry friend that, why don't you just come to my place tomorrow and we continue where we should have. we do the deed that we're supposed to do. So he said yes. He's going back to Spain tomorrow, Monday. So, well, my morning, it's secure, if I might say so. What is it? The morning wood will be taken care of. Not chopped. I don't want it to be chopped. The morning wood will be chopped. I tried to find something funny to say. But anyway, here is me going back home. And he should be coming in about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Oh, no, he's taking the bus. Oh, okay. He'll be coming earlier than that. 6 minutes is the bus. And I will leave you. I will talk to you again in, I don't know, whenever he leaves. Probably at dinner time. He's a madman. No, I'm joking. But I uploaded episode day 4. It's uploaded and it's different. Well, by the time you hear this, you will already hear that one. What do you think of episode 4? I think I really like this morning walks with the. I was trying to remove the background noise as much as I can, but I hope the bird's song will stay. But hey, talk to you later. Good evening. Well, this is Loic. If you're joining me, welcome. This is my life at 40. Well, after 40. Today's Sunday. Early evening. Last time I had a voice note was to tell you that my sorry. It was to tell you that my date was coming back for lunch. And he stayed the entire afternoon. Well, or we spent the entire afternoon together. And tomorrow he's going back to Spain, tomorrow Monday. I can tell you that it was a wonderful, an incredible afternoon. We had lunch. I cooked lunch. I made a wonderful, how do you call this dish? Chili con carne? African style, please. And since he's from Spain, I mean, you know, exactly the same food with the spice. Which was awesome. But you know that the only thing, I'm not saying it's a flaw. It's not the flaw. But hey, I have no idea what happened. I was recording this audio, and something happened. I don't remember what happened. Oh, I think I received a message, or I was receiving a phone call, so I had to pause the recording to attend to that phone call and then come back. And then I completely forgot. Not that I forgot, I just got busy dealing with the Drag Race editing and so on and so forth. So, and now I'm just putting everything together on iMovie. I'll work with iMovie for now until things change. Otherwise, the day has been wonderful. No complaints, as usual. I try to never complain. It's a good advice, actually. Well, not that you should never complain. You should complain, yes. But don't complain just for the sake of complaining. You see what I mean? Oh, sorry, my trash. These are the recording I just made, just like right now. Now I need to compile all those files, and it's me reacting to the video. Oh, I'm sorry. It's me reacting to the video that the video episode 12 that was shown. And it was fantastic. Ooh. I will invite you all to actually to go ahead and have a read. I will try to attach links on this podcast, on this description. You see, I'm still working around how to, you see, for example, information that because I have actually a platform where I update everything, but then that platform then send that to is like an RSS feed to everyone else, which is fabulous, which is great. But what I don't understand is when I make an edit left, I will assume he edits everywhere, right? So that's when things are a bit complicated for me. YouTube, on the other hand, they represent it absolutely brilliantly, but I don't know if they actually send it via RSS. I need to check that with them, because if they do, I mean, it would be easier for me because I know that platform. So the platform I'm trying to use is Substack. They have a podcast session where you can actually upload all your things and everything you need for the podcast to be broadcast everywhere. So what I will do now is I need to quickly finish the edit and then launch the encoding. So you start encoding while I'm out to walk the dog. And while I'm walking the dog, I will just make a new recording of what has been happening. The good thing is I cannot not go walk the dog as soon as possible because it's 8 and dogs are demanding. They're not like cats. Cats, they're not there. Cats doesn't, if cats wants to do his thing, you got this litter there. Dogs, unless you have a Chihuahua, even those you have to take them out sometimes. But I have a Labrador. Go figure. You can see on my thumbnails of episode 4, which is now released, that you could see my dog on the thumbnail somewhere in the woods when I was having to work. You see, when I was recording that episode that I did yesterday, that was in the woods. But I will speak to you in a few seconds. Hey, hello there. So, it is Sunday, 23rd, at 21 in the evening. Well, that means evening, not 9 p.m. But if you want on that time, it's 9 p.m. 21. And I'm walking the doggy. He already done his business, which is good. So now we're just trolling, and hopefully he will do another one, just in case. You know, better now that he does everything and he empty his bladder, and you know, the resilience of the dogs always impressed me, especially this one. He's a brilliant dog. He's my favorite in the whole world. And he's just so intelligent. We're very compatible. Like you see, the dog is the representation of his owner or vice versa. This is the perfect combination. But now, so I had a very productive day. To summarize my day, other than meeting my hunky, the morning I woke up, I had my breakfast, I had everything, I had my rant about the, you listen, you heard it, I had my little rant this morning, and now I'm just trolling. And sorry, I'm continuing. So this is a problem I need to address and work on. You see, usually I have these things. I start the conversation, and because I can't really explain what I want to say, what I do is I backtrack. I stop what I was saying. I backtrack to trying to get like a sitting ground. Yes. It's not easy. Oh, my neighbor is just talking on the phone like me. But I guess he's talking to someone. I'm talking to someone too. But you cannot reply or answer. Well, you can reply in comment with the comments, but not a direct line. So, as I was saying, I get distracted with for example, to make a reason, I need to make a point. I need to start from, explaining from where it starts. Oh, the bus, hear that? It's incredible how they sound, the bus. It's quite incredible how the sounds are identical. All of them. So for me, as I've lived there for over 12 years now. I've lived here in London for over 12 years. And if you blindfold me, there's some sound of London that, it just stay engraved in your mind, in your brain. I guess it's good. Work your memory out. So, yes. So to set up for you to understand my point of view and why I'm reasoning this way, I have to go back in time to explain to you how I got to that conclusion. So what I need to do is I need to work on that. Because sometimes I just say something and I just realize that, you need the context of the story first. So I need to work on the way of starting the context first to end to the story. That was a motorbike, sorry. I hope the software will be able to kind of reduce this. But no, I kind of like this way. I like that there's a part that it's very quiet, calm when I'm in the flat. And There's another one when I'm outside walking the dog. This is so nice. So it's humid outside, and I think there was kind of a shower, rain shower, because the ground is wet. It's not drenched, but it's wet. It's not like a 5-minute shower, just to wet things up for the plant and the flower to start blossoming. And there's a fine breeze just starts and just roll over my face now. Oof. Coming towards me though. So, by the way, I don't have 6 legs or whatever you can hear. So, I have 2. Those are the doom, doom, doom. Those steps that you can hear. And all the crackling ones, those are the dog steps. Isn't it funny? I don't know if you can hear it. Probably the software will kind of mask all of this thing. But in case you do, that's him. It's not me operating 6 legs. That, gosh. But I'm very excited for this. Although I need to probably promote this podcast more to my social media. I actually need to use that and post on Threads and X, and even here on this podcast. Well, no, not promoting the podcast, on my YouTube channel. No, I can promote the podcast. I can send an advertisement out. But where? Gosh. But anyway, that's just a thought. Not now. You see, I need to sit down first, do again my personality test, and then I need to sort my life. I have so many projects in my head that I really, really want to do, but the problem is, it's just in my head. So what I need to do is, those, whatever you call this process, you put all your ideas down on the paper, and you select what are the pros and cons, what are the achievable, like in the near future, what is the long term, what is the short term, and so on and so forth. So I need to do all that and categorize. I think it gives me a kind of a clarity of where I'm going. I can't wait to go to bed, by the way. I don't know why, but longing to go to bed. So I will give you a brief note as soon as I get home. But for now, good evening. I hope you're doing well. It's Sunday night, 11:45. I was just about to go to bed, and I realized that I have not uploaded all the recording I've done. It's already on the computer. I mean, on the podcast. So, and I just realized that I've not recorded the last episode, the last segment. So I'm doing that now, before going to bed. I don't think I'll upload it tonight. I'm too exhausted to do that. But I can't wait to be in bed. I have no idea if you know that feeling. Especially when you have fresh bed sheets. Oh my God, the smell, the freshness, the attraction when I'm looking at my bed like that, right here in front of me right now. That bed is calling me back. It is whispering my name. and I feel like I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give in, or give up, or give up. I don't know, one or the other. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Until tomorrow. Oh! And also, I finished editing so that's what I was doing tonight. I finished editing the video reaction for my Loic and the Queens channel. Remember, there's a new episode of RuPaul Drag Race, episode 12. So, what I did tonight, I finished that recording. And also, because the new episode is available, there's a new runway show. And what I also do is I rank the runway show. I give from the worst dress outfit to the best from my point of view, no one else's. And I have some criteria that I'm actually following up to be able to do that ranking. Well, if you can, you should check it out. I always say I would put the link in the. I said that today, and I would do it. So that's why I shouldn't be doing any upload, or at least I can upload the files, but any description and whatsoever should come when I'm Campus Montes. On that note, of Campus Montes, that doesn't exist. That word doesn't exist. I should probably stop trying to butcher something that shouldn't be butchered. So before I start making no sense whatsoever, I will say goodnight for day 5, and I can't wait to go to bed. Oh. Anyway, I feel like someone should slap me so I can wake up and finish all this. But it's been a pleasure. It's been a good day. When I say it's been good, it's been a very good day, productive day. Because I finished with the edits, and the only one. I mean, I have a lot of edit, but when I say the only one, I mean it's my report. When I report what happened to the episode, I need to record it and edit it, and oh gosh, it's I have until Wednesday to do that part. So, chop. Anyway, Ali, good night to you, and see you tomorrow.